And Israel launched its attacks on Iran in order to target its military sites and ballistic infrastructure. But there has been speculation about Israel's desire for a regime change. And you're just talking to me a little bit about it there. But if it does happen and the regime does change, what does the future look like for Iran?
First of all, I don't think that Israel's attack on Iran is altruistic. I think there has been ample time in the last 40 years where Western powers could have restricted the regime and helped the people of Iran with regime change. I feel like bombing for liberation is a paradox, and it doesn't work. It's never worked in the history of the Middle East. And I believe that Israel at the moment might have a plan B for when the regime changes, where someone they have maybe pre-chosen comes to power, but that would make Iran a client state again, which would be a repeat of why we had a revolution in the first place, where people were unhappy with the regime of the time. And on the other hand, if the regime does fall, we need to really seriously, as a nation, sit down and allow the people of Iran to make a decision about what comes next. We need to make sure that we have infrastructure for democracy, because Iran has had the infrastructure for democracy in place. There is a process for elections at the moment, albeit rigged. People are familiar with a democratic process. They just hadn't had an honest one. So we need to make sure that this regime fall will not be hijacked by those who want to abuse this power vacuum, and by those who would then subsequently become a puppet to a Western power.